Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada, where it is currently snowing and I cannot see any mountains. Yes, how's the weather where you are? Are you getting snow like I am, or are you battling rain, or do you get nice and warm heat? No, I feel bad for my, I used to live in Manitoba, and Manitoba's getting hard hit with the cold and the snow, and I don't miss that at all about Manitoba, I must say. So when you pop on, say hello. I'm just kind of popping on at weird random times right now, when I'm feeling okay, when I get everything done. So this will be kind of a bizarre time for most people. Anyways, we are playing with Hey Birthday Chick. Let me just show you what that set looks like here. It's kind of fun. It's kind of one of those goofy sets that you'll keep around forever and ever just because it's so silly. And of course, this comes with coordinating dies. They're over somewhere. They're in a pile somewhere right now because I was playing and creating this morning. So we are going to make a card this morning that is based on the Global Design Project for this week, which is Case the Designer. This Connie Collins, she designed this beautiful card. And so I get to, or you too, you can play along as well, can create something that's similar-ish. Same sort of style. Doesn't have to be, it's a very loose interpretation, if you will. So that's gonna kind of be what I'm focusing on, I guess, sort of that kind of design as I use the Hey Birthday Chick stamp. I know. Now, if you really like this set, I am offering an online class right now with the Hey Birthday Chick bundle. So you're going to get the stamp set and the dies along with some braided linen trim. And then we're going to make cards together. I'm going to send you the 4 different card kits for free as a thank you for purchasing from me. And of course, this is $79, which includes shipping to anywhere in Canada. Doesn't matter where you are. But this week I'm just popping on and showing you some other random samples that you can make using this bundle. Now, if you want to get the 4 card kits only, and you are on my team, you can get them for $15. So you don't have to spend the $79. You can get them for $15. So that's a perk for being on my team. And if you're interested in joining my team, I would love to have you. So just some things to consider. So contact me if you're interested in that. Anyways, let's get rolling here. Let me try and get my screen set up so everybody can see everyone. All right, here we go. So here is the card that I made this morning using that kind of idea. So I think the idea is to have some kind of maybe patterned background. Most of your items are towards the left-hand side of your card. You've got your sentiment down there. So that's kind of, this is my loose interpretation. I used that Berry Delightful DSP Designer Series paper, pattern paper, and because it just, to me, it just goes so well with these little chicks, the little farm chicks. So it's kind of like they're almost having a little picnic, and it's a birthday. So to tone down this paper, because it was a little too much, I used some vellum, and I don't know if you can see the stitching, but that stitched, Stitched with Whimsy, I love it. It just adds a little piece of stitching around whatever paper you cut out. So I added that on there. So that's going to be a card example using Connie Collins' kind of idea, if you will. Now I kind of colored, and I thought, well, let's make something else similar so I could show you how I did this. So first off, I have my card base. I'm going to use Poppy Parade, which is 8.5 by 5.5. fold it in half, lots of halves, to be like a book. Then I have another layer that, oh goodness, I trimmed it down just a tad. Let me get my ruler. It is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, so that's my Whisper White layer. Then I have a layer of Mango Melody, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. And then, I don't know if you can see the stitching here. See the stitching on the outside of here? All around the outside. I love it. Hello ladies, Julie and Roz, welcome. I'm popping on at a weird time, so I'm so excited to see you. 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And that, you know, just meets that stitching so well. Now you're probably wondering, well, why is it all rough? Well, I want this to look rough. So I will show you how to make this kind of wrinkly and crinkly. What you do is, because I want this layer the same as well, take your scissors and just kind of scratch them along the outside. You're gonna get lots of little bits you get to vacuum later. Hi, Mary. But it's just kind of loosens things up a little, right? It's not so prim and perfect. And you can even tear off some paper. You can even bend the corners. You can cut the paper. It's kind of, I guess, like jeans nowadays, right? It rips and, I don't know, just interesting bits and pieces. So just kind of, you know, making a mess of it. So here, as you can see, we've got little bits. Let me just sweep that off onto my shirt so I can wear it later. I also want to do that to this edge as well. So let's just go to town again. So just swiping against it with my scissors. And it's just breaking up those fibers, of course. And see how I ripped it there? Oh well, it's okay. I probably want to emphasize that even a little bit more. Has anyone else ever tried this? This edge is, or this layer is going to have a few little dings. And that's okay. Okay, here we go again. Let's just get rid of all this fluff. It's a good thing I have a lint brush. You should see my shirt. Okay, let's get started making our card. So first off, I want to put down a layer, this Whisper White layer. I'm going, where'd my glue go? Here we are. So my Stampin' Seal. So I want to put this on an angle because I just want it very bizarre. Not perfect at all. That's what I want. That's the look I want to go for. You can even curl over the, you know, make these little ends not so perfect. There. And then I'm going to put this layer over top like so. Our Mango Melody. Good morning, Amy. I like the distressed edges. Stampin' Old sold a distressing tool. Oh, wow. I've never seen that. Oh, scissors work great. There again, rough up the sides, rough up the corners and the edges and make it not perfect. All right, and my last layer here is going to be this. The berries are on the back, but I wanted to try this kind of pattern on the front. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I actually used, where did I put it? A blender brush with Poppy Parade around the outside of it. So you can see that these little strawberry flecks on the inside are a little more yellow than, say, the outside. I just wanted to do that to try and make everything focus towards the middle. I also hoped that it would pop that stitching a little more because it was almost fading away a little bit. So I think it worked. That was my hopes anyway. All right. Let's just place that in the center like so. And then I got myself a little piece. This also comes from that same free paper. Love it. Thanks for sharing, Julie. Love it. And it's just a little strip, 3/4 by 4, I believe. So I'm just going to lay that across close to the bottom. I think I'm going to angle that up a little bit. Let's angle it, just to make it not perfect either. All right, so now my little chickies here. Here's 1, and here's 2, and I just wanted the balloon from this guy. Okay, so I just stamped this portion and then cut it out with the coordinating die, so I didn't even have to cut this out with scissors. And so the colors I used were Poppy Parade, Mango Melody, and I don't know if you can see a little bit of shading here. I used some light gray granite. So this was the dark Poppy Parade. This was the light Poppy Parade. Makes me think of KFC. I actually used the dark Poppy Parade for the beak and the feet. I added in some light Poppy Parade into the hair and a little bit here, just to kind of spread that color around. Thanks, Roz. Hello, Barbara. And this little duty, I gave him little pink cheeks. There again, I just added a little bit of shading on the bottom of the egg with, oh, what am I saying? I'm losing it here. Gray granite, one of my favorites. So there we go. I also, this was just Mango Melody. I added a little bit of gray granite and a little bit of the light Poppy Parade, just to tie in all those colors to all of the shapes. Then I cut out Happy Birthday from the black cardstock as well as the white cardstock. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go in this direction or if I'm going to go in this direction. We shall see once we get our, I just want to layer them up so it's either a shadow or a highlight to add to our card. So we'll see what it looks like once we get all our pieces together. So first off, I'm going to cut this little, the bits off that we actually don't need. So just like so. Okay, so I cut off that other one's tail. I also want to trim down this little dude's feet. I didn't do that on the last one, and I think I should have, just because he's sitting on top of the other chick, and so there's white, you know, you want his feet to be on the chick, not a white spot and then the chick, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna, let's trim this a little bit down too. And this foot, I think, let's make them balance on one foot for this card. Let's do that. And then I just want to kind of trim down his wing here a little bit, because that's where the balloon's going to be coming out of, just so that it doesn't look so silly. And I'm just going to trim a little bit. Keep trimming. There. So he's going to sit on there. That way he can actually grab onto that balloon. Yada yada. Okay, here we go. This color combos bright for me. It's a little wild and woolly, that's for sure. Okay, so I want to pop this guy up because he's just too cute to, you know, I think he's cute. So let's get the dimensionals out. And I'm going to use a mini one just for that little area where his feet are. Take off the backs, and you now have a piece that is popped up. And since Connie Collins' card, kind of most of it is over on the left-hand side, of course, that's what I'm going to kind of try and continue with. Right there, maybe. Off to the left. And that's this little doodle. We can either, I think we'll pop him up too. Sure, why not? I didn't in the last card, so let's do that here. So we'll give him a big and a small dimensional. There, everybody's happy, everybody's even. It's available in February, yes. Yes. The bundle, which means that you get the stamp set plus, I wonder if I'm going to need to move him over because, sorry, thinking and talking at the same time is tough. Just because we need to make sure he fits, the balloon fits on there. Should we get him dancing on his head? Sure, why not? Yeah, that works better. The dies come out in February 1st, but since I'm a demonstrator, and you can be one too, you can get these things a month earlier than your customers. So you get to play around with these fun things before everybody gets them or before they go on back order. So lots of fun. I'm actually going to use liquid glue on this because that stem is so tiny. There we go. So that's not popped up. So it kind of looks like it's in the background a little bit. He almost needs another balloon. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so now I get to make the big decision as to whether we go black in the front or black behind Happy Birthday. So there's what black looks like in the front. Okay, here's what white looks like in the front. So which do you think you would prefer? Here, I'll put the black and the white. Which do you think you like better, the black or the white? Let me know, and I will, I'll do what you pick. All right, so just in the chat, write black or white for our Happy Birthday. White. Diane says white. Black, black. White. Oh dear. Got a tie. Black. Katie. Hi, Katie. Katie's from Manitoba. I used to teach Katie school way back in grade, what, 3 or 4? I forget. Isn't that fun that she, you know, we still keep in touch? Black. Oh boy. Ross thinks the white on. Both. Oh, don't say both. Oh, happy birthday. Hey, Carolyn, you might be onto something here. Maybe we could do like happy birthday. If we put the white down below it. Something like that. Now I've created a stir. You almost need 3 though, right? 3 completes that. I think we're gonna go with black. Katie changed her mind. Okay, let's go black in back. Oh, black front. Okay, let's go with black in the front. All right, once again, I didn't think to use the adhesive sheets, which would have made these into stickers, which of course would have made it much simpler to glue together. But I forget every time to use those things. I was telling somebody yesterday I need to glue, I think it was Amy, I need to glue those adhesive sheets to my head when I start stamping. So I remember to use them. All right, adding a little liquid glue on the back. Happy birthday. There we have it. Ah, looks good. All right, so now let's add some bling because we have to add bling, right? Do we want gold? Maybe that gets lost. I could also use pearls and we could color them up black just to kind of tie in with the black that's already in here. I forgot to get my, so we can do some pearls, but color them in black. We've got some hefty gold bling. I do have, but they probably get lost, the red rhinestones. They're a little bit darker than that Poppy Parade, so might work out okay. Yes, I forgot to put in rhinestones because we could have colored those up. I don't know. I think let's go with the pearls, color them in black. That was my first instinct. Let's go with it. All right, so that's the cool part about these Stampin' Blends. You can change pearls, rhinestones, other fancy embellishments up to any color you want because they are alcohol based and they stick. The ink sticks nicely to those kind of things. I have lost my tape too. Sure, it's not lost, it's just, you know, hidden somewhere on this area of my desk, which is kind of a mountain. Aren't the chicks amazing? So if you're loving these chicks, you need to sign up for my online card class featuring these little guys. So you'll get the stamp set plus the dies and a little bit of braided linen trim. Yeah, I like it. And then let's tie in this little happy birthday bit. Cute. So you'll get the stamp set, the dies that coordinate with this, the linen trim, which is kind of like a little bit of a ropey kind of thread. And then I'm going to send you 4 card kits for free as a thank you for joining the class. The class is $79. That includes shipping anywhere in Canada. So there you go. Now if you've already got this set and you want something else, of course we can do a switcheroo. Once you've ordered this all up, I will send you the video step by step on how to make these cards. But this is an example of a card that's you know, a different card that you can create using these fun stamp sets. So there you go. There's the first one, the second one. All right, I'm curious as to which one you like better. So let's say red or white. Red or white. Plus, yes, Mary's saying sign me up. If you are on my team, like Mary is, she gets the card kits for $15 as opposed to $79 because she gets to buy her own stamps and whatnot, get credit for those, get 20% off because she's a demonstrator. And yeah, so that's a perk of being on my team. So red, we got a red, red, red. I think I've never done this before, but I think I'm going to put this card on the Global Design project site and see what happens. Who knows? So you're all saying red, so I'm gonna put that one on. This guy I didn't know whether to make him green or not. I wanted to tie in the green somehow, but maybe I shouldn't have colored him green. He looks kind of sick. He's cute. He's avant-garde. He's, you know, a little out there, right? Anyways, cute, cute. All right, you love the vellum. Yeah, see, if you have a pattern, I don't love a lot of patterns just because they scare me. For one, sometimes I just don't know how to tame them down to be my kind of style. And so a quick way to do that is to put that vellum over top. And I really wanted to use that Stitched with Whimsy, that beautiful stitching, and all sorts of shapes of these dies you can get. So I love it. You're put off by the DSP for the white card. Okay, yep. Interesting. All right, turning green. Yeah. All right, well, there you go. Is a card idea. Just layer up different layers of paper, ratty them a little bit around the corners with those scissors, and create something fun with that. All right, so if you are interested, once again, here is my Hey Birthday Chick bundle. And there's some little samples of the cards that are going to be showing up in the card kits, along with your stamps, dies, and ribbon. Lots of fun. Watching you live, your dream in card. Yes, yes. It is my dream. So I'm very grateful for those people who help support me, help support my little family by purchasing these card kits, online classes, purchasing products from me, and joining my team. That also helps as well. All right, I hope to be on tomorrow. That's the plan. I've got a fun fold using this set that I hope you enjoy. So check back tomorrow. Don't know what time exactly, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm feeling better, and I actually had a COVID test yesterday just to make sure, because I've been so exhausted and my throat's funny and runny nose kind of thing, but it came back this morning negative, so I am good to go out and about. Yay! I was a little worried. Although, you've got your craft space. Life is fine, right? I have my cereal, loads and loads of cereal, and if I can't get it, I can just order it on Amazon. As long as I have my cereal and my craft space, I am wonderful. So, there we go. So, I shall see you hopefully tomorrow. This card class offering goes until January 31st, which is Sunday. So, make sure you snag that if you're interested. And also, if you haven't voted for a Chopped project yet, go do that, because that is until tomorrow. So vote for your favorite project. I threw one in there. One of mine's in there as well. So I'm curious to see which ones you absolutely love. All right, everyone, have a good evening, and we hope to see you tomorrow.